Hello student, welcome to today's session. Today we are going to discuss the practical number 9 for the subject Informatic Practices class 12. We have already discussed the 8 practicals in this series. If you didn't watch, please go and watch these practicals. It will help you to understand this practical in a better way. And last practical, especially in 8 practical, we have done how to locate the 3 maximum or 3 minimum values in the data frame or column wise or in a complete data frame we have seen. Now we are going to discuss another interesting problem, that is subtract the mean of the row. We need to first find out the mean of each row, and then we need to subtract the mean of the each row from the each element of that particular row. Okay, so what we are going to discuss, we are going to discuss the problem first in detail, then we are going to steps to solve it, and then we are going to write the Python code, and then we are going to run the code in Spider. If you are using any other editor like Sublime, Ideally or Jupyter, you may use that also and demonstrate it. Okay, so let's get started without any further delay. What we need to do, we need to calculate the mean of the each row first, and then we need to subtract the mean from the each element of the row of the data frame. Okay, so let's get started. So essentially, what is the P1 given a data frame? Given a data frame, you are supposed to subtract the mean of each row from the each element of the row. So this is the essential problem. What actually it is asking, I am going to tell you. Let's suppose this is the data frame that is given. You should know what is data frame at this point. What is data frame? Data frame is a two-dimensional pandas data structure that has some rows and columns. So this is the essentially definition of a data frame. How to create the data frame? You can use the pd.dataframe method to create the data frame. This is the basic you should know. And what package you need to import for that? Import the pandas as pd. You need to write down before doing this, calling this method, because this is essential. Now let's suppose we have created some data frame using Python code. Let's suppose this has 3 columns A, B, C, and let's suppose 10, 20, 30, then 40, 50 and 60, and then 70, 80, 90 is the value. First we need to calculate the mean of the each row. Okay, mean is means adding all these row elements. Mean we need to calculate row wise. We need to calculate the mean row wise. So what is the mean of this row? 10 plus 20 plus 30 divided by 3, then it will be around 60 divided by 3, that will be 20. So 20 is the mean of this row. Then what is the mean of this row? 40 plus 50 plus 60 divided by 3, then it will be around 60 and 40, 150 divided by 3, and it will be 3 5 is 50. So 50 will be the mean of this row. And then what is the mean of this row? 70 plus 80 plus 90, then divide by 3, then what will we get? 90 plus 70, 80, 170 plus 70, that will be 240, divided by 3, then we are getting 80 as the mean. So this is the mean row wise we have calculated. we can calculate the mean column wise also. Okay, so what function we use? Let's suppose this is the data frame df, then we can use the df dot mean function to calculate the mean of the data frame. If you don't pass any argument in the mean, then it will by default calculate the mean column wise. That means 10 plus 40 plus 70 divided by 3, then it will become 70 plus 40 is 100 or 120 by 3, and that will be 40. So 40 is the mean of this particular column wise mean. 20 plus 50 plus 80 divided by 3, then it will be around 150 divided by 3, and it will be 50. So 50 is the mean of the second column. We are calculating the mean column wise now. Let's suppose 30, 60 and 90, 180, 30 plus 60 plus 90 divided by 3, that will see 180 divided by 3, and that will be 60. So its mean is 60. So this is the mean column wise. If we call the df dot mean, it will give you the mean column wise. A column mean is 40, B column mean is 50, and C column mean is what? 60. And if you call df dot mean function and with axis equals to 1, then it will give you mean row wise. So row index will by default 0, 1, 2. So 0 row mean means 2, 1 row mean is 50, and 2 row mean is 80. So this is the mean, that is row wise. If you want to get the mean row wise, you will pass the axis equals to mean. So this is the mean row wise, and this is the mean column wise. Okay, by default mean function, if you call on data frame, it will return the mean row wise. Okay, column wise. By default axis is always 0, that's why it return column wise. And if you want to calculate the mean row wise, then you need to pass axis equals to 1. So this is the first step of this problem. You should know how to calculate the mean and which function we use in the pandas to data frame to calculate the mean of any row and any column. So we know now how to calculate the mean of a row. Now we can go ahead and try to implement the logic. That is, next step is to subtract this mean, the mean that we have calculated. We need to subtract it from the each row of the data frame. So what is essentially we want to do? What we want is this A, B, C. Let's suppose A, B, C. What we are going to do here, we need to subtract this 20 from this each element of this row. 10 minus 20. Let me take some. Okay, 10 minus 20 will become minus 10. Okay, 10 minus 20 will become minus 10. 20 minus 20, 20 minus 20 will become 0. 30 minus 20, 30 minus 20 will become 10. So this is how we need to subtract the mean of the row from the each element of the row. This is the essential requirement of this practical. Now we need to subtract 40 minus, what is the mean of this row? 50. So it will be essentially what? Minus 10. What is the mean? 50 minus 50? 50 minus 50 is 0. And what is 60 minus 50? That will be 10. Again, next row, what is the 70? 70 minus what is the mean? 80. 70 minus 80, if you do, you will get the minus 10 again. And if you want to subtract the 80 minus 80, then it will become 0, and then 90 minus 80, then it will become 10. So this is the essential requirement. You need to calculate the mean first, and then we need to subtract this mean from the each element of the row. So this we can achieve. You know what is the subtract method. If you know what is the subtract method of the data frame, then you can very easily solve this problem. You need to know what is the subtract method, and then you can do it. Okay, so let me give you what is the subtract method. Df dot subtract method is basically used to subtract. If you directly pass 10, df dot subtract method, then it will subtract 10 from the each element. Then what will be the output of this function? So essentially what will be the output? A, B, C. Output will be 0, 10, 20, 40 minus 10, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Like this, from each element of the data frame it will subtract the 10. This is the case then if you want to subtract single value from the complete data frame. Now if you want to subtract the list of values, because here we will df dot mean will give the row wise what it is, row wise mean. So we need to subtract the row. Df dot mean function will return the series object it will return, and it will look like this: 0 row, 1 row and 2 row, and 0 1 row and 0 1 2, this will be index and this will be value that will be used as data. So 0 row mean is what? 20. First row mean is what? 50. Second row mean is what? 80. Now this data frame also has, the row has also the index 0 1 2. Then you can directly subtract df dot subtract. Now by default this if you pass this series object, that's of df dot mean return the whatever it is written. Let's write it here. I can write like this: row wise mean. Let's suppose it we are holding this into row wise mean series. Let's say row wise mean, row mean, let's suppose. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to pass this row mean here. It will be a series object like this, and if you directly pass this row mean here, then what it will do, it will try to subtract it column wise. By default it subtract column wise. A, B, C column is there, and this row mean will have 0 1 2 index. So essentially there is no match in this data frame. Then ABC and 0 1 2 3 all will become NN. So you need to pass the axis equals to 1 here, axis equals to 1 here, so that it can subtract this series object from this data frame row wise. So essentially using this line you are getting this result. You will subtract this 10 from the 0th row, 20 from the 0th row complete element, then 50 from the second row element, and 80 from the third row element. This you need to remember what the subtract method actually do. If you remember this thing, you have to calculate the mean, how to subtract row wise, and then you are done. If you want to subtract the column wise mean, then what you can do, you can directly do, you can do df mean dot subtract, and you can directly pass the result of the column mean. Let's say column mean. If you want to subtract the column mean from the each column value, then you can pass this column mean directly here. You need not to pass this time axis equals to 1 or axis equals to 0, because by default the axis is 0. Okay, that's why it will work directly. So it will subtract the 40 from the each element of the row A, column A, 50 from the each column of the B, each element of the column B, and 60 from the each element of the column C. So this is how you can do. Now we can go ahead and write the Python program to implement this. Okay, so I am going to write the Python program here. So first you need to import the pandas, that is the necessary thing. So import pandas as PD you need to do. Then you need to create some data frame like this. So let's suppose we are taking this data frame A, B, C, and it had the 3 rows. Let's suppose 10, 20, 30. You may have any element as per your desire, but I am giving you simple elements so that you can easily calculate the mean. So data frame, you can create this data frame. Index will be 0 1 2, and this is your row index, this is your row index, and this is your column index. Okay, so this thing you should know. Okay, now what we can do, you can create this data frame. Let's create the data dictionary first. So you can create dictionary using 2D dictionary. We are creating this data frame. So 10, 40, 70, then B, and then we will have B column values 20, 50, 80. Then we have the C column values, and we will have 30, 60, 90 like this. And now you can create this data frame using pd.dataframe, and then you will pass this data underscore dictionary here. By default index will be 0, 1, 2, so we need not to worry. Now what we can do, we can row mean we can calculate using df dot mean function, and axis you need to pass equals to 1 if you want to calculate the row mean. And if you want to solve the problem, that another part of this problem, if you want to solve, you can solve column wise. If you want to calculate the mean and subtract it from the each element of the column, then you can use this syntax, or you can write column mean df dot mean. You need not to write axis equals to 1 here, because by default mean will be the column mean. So this is not your practical, but I am showing you so that you can understand completely. We are supposed to subtract the mean row wise, and each row mean we want to subtract. That's why we will essential problem will be your this only. This is the additional thing that I am telling you. Now you can calculate the subtract method and subtract the row wise mean from the each element of the row, so that you can do using subtract method. So you can directly print this way, print df dot subtract, and then you will pass this row mean here, and you need to pass axis equals to 0 here, because column wise you need to subtract. And that's all for this practical. And or if you are want to column wise you want to do, then you can print df dot subtract. This problem can be converted into add, multiply, division similar way. If you want to add the mean into the each element of the row, then you can use the addition method. If you want subtract, subtract method, division, division method, multiplication, multiplication method. So 4 methods are available. You can perform all the operations. So df dot subtract, then you can pass the column mean and axis equals to 1 here. So this way you can do the second portion of this problem if you want. If you don't want, then let it go. Now you can go ahead and try it into the spider. That will give you the clear idea. So first I need to create this data frame. So I can create this data frame very easily. So let me show you. This is the data frame that I want to create. So import pandas as pd, then you need to create some data underscore dictionary. Let's try to add these values, columns. Let's suppose a column, let's suppose have values 10, 20, 30, 40, okay. And then b column, let's suppose has the values like this, 50, 60, 70, 80. And then c column, let's suppose it has 90, 100, 110, 120. And then d column, let's suppose it has 130, 140, 150, 160. Okay. Now you can create the data frame very easily. pd dot data frame method you can use to create this data frame, and you pass this data underscore dictionary actually. Okay. And now you want to calculate, you can print this data frame before actual result you want to display. Then you can calculate the row mean by df dot mean axis equals to 1, and then you can print the row mean also. It will print the series object. Now you can directly subtract. So df dot subtract method you will use, and it will subtract the mean of the each column, each row from the each element of the row. So you will pass the row mean here and axis equals to 0. Okay, that is the code. Print, let's suppose message data frame after subtracting row mean from each element of row. Let's say this is a pretty good message. Now let's just run it, and you can see here the results. So if you see here, the original data frame is this 10, 12, 10, 50, then 90, 130, and then this is the ABCD column. Now I am going to solve it for the one row. So let's try what is the mean of this row. So this row mean will be 10 plus 50 plus 90 plus 130 divide by 4. So it will be 60 plus 90 will be 150, 150 plus 130, 150 plus 130 divide by 4, and it will be 0, 8, 280 divided by 4, and it will be 70. So 70 is the mean of this row, and what should be the result? We need to subtract the 10 minus 70, then 50 minus 70, then 90 minus 70, and then 130 minus 70. So what we are getting? Minus 60, minus 20, and 20 here, and here we are getting 60. So you are getting this result only. After subtracting mean, we are getting minus 60, minus 20, 20, and 60. So this is the correct result. So this is how you can solve this problem very easily. Now let's try to understand one more concept, and this is the mean of the each row. You know, the mean of the first row is 70, mean of the second row is 80, mean of the third row is 90, and mean of the fourth row is 100. Now we can go ahead and solve it, some other portion of this problem. That is the additional thing that I am doing for you. You may not, you need not to do that, but if you want, you can do it. So let's try to do one thing, that is, you want to subtract the column wise mean. So you can use this column, and mean equals to, you need not to pass the axis equals to 1 here, by default axis will be 0. So you can print the column mean here. Data by subtracting the column mean from each element of the column. So this problem also you can solve side by side. So here you will pass the column underscore mean, and you need to pass the axis 1. So this way also this problem can be solved. This time you will see that the mean, column wise mean will be subtracted from the each column element. So let me do it for you. So let's try to print this original data frame here also, so that we can compare it. Okay, so I am printing this now. So this is the original data frame that we had. Now we will need to calculate the column wise mean first. So what is the mean of this column? This column mean is 25. You can calculate 10 plus 20 plus 30 plus, for one column I am doing 30 plus 140 divided by 40, that will be around 20 plus 30 plus 30, 60 plus 4, 100. 100 divided by 4, that will be 25. So mean is 25. It should be subtracted from the column. 10 minus 25 minus 15, 20 minus 25 minus 5, 30 minus 25, that will be 5, and 40 minus 25, that will be positive plus 15. So this is the result that we are getting here only. So if you see here, you are getting the same result, minus 15, minus 5, 5, and 15, this way. So this way you can solve this problem very easily. So I have solved it both way, row wise and column wise. So you can write down this code and practice in your editor. If you have any doubt, please comment on the below on the video. I will get back to you. Thank you so much. See you in the next class. And if you like this video, please click on the like button and share it with your friends, so that everyone can get benefited. Thank you so much. See you in the next class.